Welcome. The 8 lab program. Develop a menu-driven program to animate a flag using basic curve algorithm. So here that is you have to animate the flag using Bezier curves. Okay. So just define that is the pi value we are taking. So next we are going to specify the window width and height, that is the width is 600, height is 600. Next we have to draw the flag, that is the window in which we are going to draw the flag, that is x, y is 0, 0 and max value is 130, 130. So here we are creating the structure for storing the xyz values of the type that is a float. So big number is a function which is going to calculate, there is a value of, that is a NCR. Okay, so this is a code that is simply calculating, that is the NCR values. So next, compute Bezier points. Okay, so here the parameters are u, Bezier point, n control points and the vector c. So here that is we have to calculate the Bezier function. This is how it's going to calculate. There is a Bezier blend function is given by c of k into power of u comma k, that is u to the power of k into 1 minus u to the power n minus 1. Okay, so before that we go to start with, that's the main function. Okay, so in the main function first we are going to call the initialize function. Next, display mode is, there's a glut double because it's animation. For storing, there is a RGB components using double buffer. Window position is, there is a 50x and that's a top left corner 50 comma 50. So next is, that's a window size that we are going to specify, that is a width and height, that's a 600 comma 600. So glut create window, the title is, that's a basic curve. So display function is display function, reshape function is win reshape function. So glut main loop, it's going to start executing. So that is just go to display function. So in display function, okay, so here we are taking the n control points is 4 and n basic curve points is 20. So initially the theta value is 0. Take that is a 4 points to draw, that is a curves. So first point is 20, 100 and 0. Second point is 30, 110, 0. Third point is 50, 90 and 0. So 60, 90 and 0. So this is x, y, z values. So next we have to animate, that is we are making use of the sign values. Okay, so here first, that is the first value is constant, it is not going to change. So we are going to consider only, that is remaining the 3 points which are going to change for animation. So first calculate, there is a control point of 1, that is the second value of x and y value. X is incremented by 10 into sine theta into pi by 180 for converting into radians. So next y value is incremented by 5 into sine theta pi by 180. Okay, so similarly there is a second point, that is a 50, 90. So x value is decremented 10 into sine theta plus 30 into, that is a pi by 180. So y value is decremented 10 times sine theta plus 30 into pi by 180. So that's the last point, that's a 60 comma 100. So here that is x value is decremented 4 times, there's a 4 into sine theta into pi by 180, whereas there's a y value is incremented sine theta minus 30 into pi by 180. So here making use of the 3 points, we are going to animate the flag using, that's a sine value. So here theta is incremented by, that's a 0.1. So clear, that is here clear, we are going to set, that's the background color. So next we are going to set the color as white. Okay, so here we are going to specify that the point 6, that is we are going to draw the basic curves using points, that is we are going to specify the point 6 is 5. Call the push matrix, is going to put the top of the matrix with the same that is a same matrix is pushed once again. Line width is specified, that is a size is the 5. So first we have to specify, that is a first color of the flag. Okay, so here we are going to consider the orange color. So here we are going to call, there is a Bezier function for 8 time, that is I equals 0 to 8. That is we are going to call, that is x value translated to 0. Here each time there is a y value is decremented. First line, let's decrement by minus 0.8, draw again, that's a curve, decrement minus 0.8, draw the curve. Okay, so it is repeating 8 times. So here we are going to call, that is a Bezier. Okay, so just go, that is a Bezier function, what we are passing, that is a control points, n control points and n Bezier curve points. So just go to, that's a Bezier. So here Bezier, so there is a control points, n control points and n Bezier curve points. So here that is we are going to create one integer, that is a vector c equals new gl int, that is a n control points. Again after that we are going to calculate, that is a combination, that is ncr, that is a n control points minus 1 comma c. So next after compiling we should draw the line, that is a points. So that's why we are using gl begin gl line strip. Okay, so that is k equals 0, that is k is less than or equal to n base curve points k plus plus. Calculate the u value. U is calculated as, that's a k divided by n base curve points. After calculating the u value, okay, we are going to call that is a compute Bezier point. So values are, that is a u, that is a Bezier curve point, n control points and passing the vector, that is a c. So here we are going to call that is a compute Bezier point. Here in compute Bezier point, how we are going to calculate, there is a first we have to calculate, there is a blend function. Bezier blend function equals c of k into power, that is u to the power of k into 1 minus u to the power n minus k. So this is the blend function. After calculating, we are going to calculate each and every, that is a x, y, z individually. So how we are going to calculate, that is a x value is calculated as control point of k into x multiplied by, that is a Bezier blend function. So similarly it is multiplied with y and that's a z. Okay, so this is going to calculate, that's a Bezier blend function and all the, that's a x, y, z values. After obtaining the value, so here we are going to draw the particular line from x to y. Okay, so this is repeating for, there is a n Bezier curve point times, so it's going to draw the first line. Okay, come back, Bezier function. Okay, so here after that is a decrementing the value of, that is in y axis. Similarly again we are going to call, that is a Bezier function. This is repeating for, that's 8 times. So similar, there is a function we are going to call with a different color, that is the, we are going to set first, let's say here first we are going to set the color and call, that is a Bezier function. Next we are going to set the color to, that is a white, again we are going to call, that is a Bezier function. So similarly we are going to set, that is a green color and we are going to call, that is a Bezier function. So it's going to add, that is a 8 times, that's all totally it will add. So 8 is a 24, so 24 let's lines are added. After that we should add, that is a pole for the particular flag. So here that is we are using color, setting the color of the pole. So that is we have to draw the line, that's a line width we are going to set it with size is 5, gl begin, that's a gl line. So start point is 20 comma 100 and end point is 20 comma 40. So here we are adding one pole, that is for the flag. Okay, so next call, that is a gl flash let post display. It's going to again call, that is a display function for animation. Next we make it of the swap buffers for animation, since we are using, that's a double buffers. Okay, so here that is how we are going to calculate, that's a Bezier function. First we are going to call, that is a Bezier. So in Bezier first we are going to calculate, that is a big num function, that is a LCR values. After calculating we are going to calculate the u value, okay, which is k divided by, that is a n Bezier curve points. Next we are going to call, that is a compute Bezier point. In compute Bezier point, okay, so here we are going to call, that is a Bezier blend function, which is c of k into u to the power of k star 1 minus u to the power n minus k. After calculating this value, it is multiplied with each and every component of x, y, z. After getting these values, just draw the line from, that is a x to y. Okay, so here there is a sine value that is incremented by, that's a theta value is incremented by 0.1 times. So it is going to call this animation. Okay, so that is in the reshape function. So in reshape function, that is what is the new width and height, the window size is changing. Okay, we are going to call, that is a viewport to, that is a new width and new width. Okay, but GL matrix one, that is a GL projection. See here, blue ortho 2D. Okay, we are maintaining the same, that is a x WC minimum, that is a what we are going to call, that is a value, it is 0 0 130 130 where we are going to draw the flag. So whatever may be the window size, just we are going to add, that is the flag within the particular window. That's a reshape function. Okay. So just we are going to execute. See, first we are going to call that is a base here. We are passing all the points, so it's going to calculate. There is a big no function. After calculating the big no function, it's going to call base here. That's a blend function. After getting that, we are going to add each and that's every x and y values, and it's going to animate using the side values. So here we are going to add the pole for the flag. So either you can increment or the decrement the size. Okay, it's going to call that is a reshape function. Thank you.